guys, we're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I am a manifestation coach, so if you would like to sign up with me for some one-on-one coaching and let me help you dissolve whatever is between you and your manifestation, go ahead and contact me in the description box. Alright, let's get into the video. Today, the first thing I want to talk about is everyone is you pushed out, what it is, scenarios, and how it gets misconstrued, or how my words seem to get misconstrued. So, I had a couple of people say I should elaborate on everyone is you pushed out, and that is what I'm gonna do now. Everyone is you pushed out. Yes, that means if your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your mother or your brother or your auntie or your coworker is treating you like shit, that is your assumption of them. These are people you know. I'm speaking on people you know. You have experienced them being this way, and therefore an assumption was created that that is who they are, that's how they act, that's how they treat you, and therefore they continue to treat you that way based on your assumption because they are you pushed out. These are people you know. These are people you actually have assumptions for. Now, in comes Karen, who you don't know anything about, couldn't possibly have an assumption about her, so you can't, so if she comes in acting like a Karen, you can't be like, oh my god, this is all my fault, I expected her to be that way, she's me pushed out, she was a bitch to me because I did it, it's all my fault. No. They're not robots. Humans in your reality are not robots. Now, you could have had an assumption years ago, or you may have this little lingering assumption that women who look like Karens are bitches. But that could be it. That could be just that. Just because someone treats you a certain way, especially when it's someone you don't know, doesn't mean you've done anything specifically wrong or assumed anything specifically about them. Everyone is you pushed out means that when people show up in your reality, it could be from an assumption that you don't even know you have. So you can't just be like, oh, this person is allowed to be a bitch to me because I created her. No, fuck that. Sometimes Karen's just a fucking bitch, and even if I have this assumption and then that made her come in my reality and be a fucking bitch, doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to tell Karen you're being a fucking bitch. I do not have to ridicule myself and psychoanalyze myself for every single bitch that comes into my reality. I don't need to do that. Now, if my husband is treating me like shit all of a sudden when we've been golden, then I'm gonna know he's me pushed out. I must have probably thought about him being in a bad mood or being grumpy or whatever. That's different. I know him personally. I have assumptions for him personally. I experience him daily. Random Karen that I've never met before in my life, I don't have an assumption directly about her. So yes, even though everybody is me pushed out, I didn't create all of Karen's characteristics. You don't have to ridicule yourself for every individual person. You are not obligated to change every individual person that you encounter that is unpleasant, and you are not obligated to dig down and find out where the assumption came from that created every individual fucking person. Sometimes somebody's just a bitch and it doesn't matter why or where it came from. It is what it is. But that doesn't mean you get to be a bitch to me just because you're in my reality. I'm still gonna check you. I'm allowed to still check you. That's my right, because it's my reality. So whether you're me pushed out or not, whether you came from my assumption or not, that doesn't mean I have to tolerate it. I hope this is clear. You do not have to tolerate every unpleasant person in your reality or try to change them because it's your fault. You didn't directly create this person to walk into your life intentionally and be a bitch to you. If it's a loved one and you have to be around them a lot and you want to change them, they are you pushed out. You can do that. But do you have to change every single fucking person? No, you don't. You are not obligated to change anyone. You can push them right back out of your reality the same way they came in. You do not have to fix every little assumption that might draw a negative person into your reality. You're allowed to vent. You're allowed to complain. It is okay. You are allowed to dislike someone. You don't have to blame yourself because everybody is you pushed out. Yes, they are. But did you individually create their every thought, action, and feeling? No. If a random ass Karen comes into my reality, I did not design her specifically. She's still a human being. She's not a robot. I didn't design her specifically to come into my reality and be a bitch to me. I think this got way misconstrued. No. In your reality, they don't technically have free will. In the sense of, if he's treating you like shit, you can turn it around. And he's more than likely treating you like shit because you assume he's a dick. So, assume he's a wonderful person and he loves you, and that's what will and then he will. So no, they don't have free will when it comes to that. But they're still walking, talking, breathing, functioning humans. They're not robots. I hope this was clear. I feel like it was a little bit scattered, but also clear. My point is, you don't need to beat yourself up for every unpleasant person you encounter. Everyone is you pushed out? Yes. Are people based on your assumptions? Yes. Did you specifically create Karen from the ground up to come in and be a bitch to you? No. It could be based on an assumption from years ago that you will never even know what that assumption is. It could be about a haircut. It could be about the way someone dresses. It could be about their age. It could be about people with the name Karen. I mean, everybody assumes now that a Karen is a bitch, right? So if I say Karen to you, your assumption is a bitch. So more than likely, if you encounter anybody named Karen, they're going to be a bitch to you because of this trendy assumption. It's that simple. It's not something that you need to overanalyze and fucking worry about. You don't have to tolerate shit just because everyone is you pushed out. That is my point. I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.